Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to talk about computation of each partner share just in case there is a withdrawal or death of a partner. Knowing that Mr. A is one of the co-owners of the partnership, he really wanted to be a successful business and so he could also help his family. So he's been really working hard, only sleeps for 3 hours every day, eats junk food, smokes and drinks every night just to get over his stress. Unfortunately, his co-partners Mr. B and C brought him to the hospital and just realized that he is suffering from heart disease. His doctors told him to take a rest and have a break on his job. And when Mr. A got home, because of his passion and perseverance to make his dreams become a reality, he immediately went to the office and worked 24/7 for 1 week. But suddenly, he popped out and the doctors told his family that on the July 1st of 2017, he's not gonna make it. At the end of the year, the partnership earned a net income of 1 million and their agreement was to divide the profits equally. But Mr. B and C cannot just divide it among themselves. Mr. A must have a share on it. But the question now is, how much should be the share of A? It depends. The supposed share of A in the net income is computed by 1 million times 6 over 12 because it is half the year would result to 500,000 divided by 3 equals 166,667. But let's say the partners gave 200,000 instead. What are we going to do? If the partnership is using the bonus method, then we're just going to allocate the deficit to the original partners. So the share of Mr. B and C is computed by 1 million minus 166,667, which is the share of A equals to 833,333 divided by 2, and they would get 416,667 each. But since they decided to give A 200,000 instead, their share would decrease each by 16,667. Their deficit would be computed by 200,000 minus 166,667 equals 33,333. Since they share equally, we divide it by 2, so their result would be 16,667, and we deduct it from the share of 416,667. So Mr. B and C would each get a share of 400,000 at the end of the year. Now, continuing with the story. Knowing that A and B are best friends since birth, Mr. B now didn't have the motivation to work on the business because his friend is gone. So he decided to withdraw from the partnership at the end of the year. He is supposed to get a share of 400,000, but Mr. C decided to give him 450,000 instead. Since Mr. C gave Mr. B a 50,000 surplus, he would be the one to suffer his deficit. So instead of Mr. C receiving 400,000 as his share, he would only recognize 350,000, which is computed by 400,000 minus 50,000 equals 350,000. So that's it for today, Accountaholics, and I'll see you soon.
I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up.